I have no idea if you need to hear this or if this is something that you're struggling with as well, but sometimes I just need to tell you that I'm proud of you, man. I've met a few people this year that really went through a lot of trouble. They've really been challenged by the universe, by God, by Allah, by whatever you believe in, Buddha. I believe that life throws challenges at you to make you stronger, to create a certain personality, to make you ready for whatever it is that you're working towards. So what I want to say with this video is keep going. You might be so close, you might be on the brink of a breakthrough, and then you really want to give up because you're tired, because you don't see what is happening. I strongly believe that whatever it is that you are working towards, if you put in the work, it's a very important detail. If you put in the work, it has to be very, very close. You have to be almost there. The finish line is coming. Keep going. I'm super duper proud of every single person that keeps pushing, that ignores the inner voice when it tells you to stop, when it tells you to stay in bed, when it tells you to give up. I've had quite a challenging period myself the last few years, and if I see how far I've come by just trying to improve myself every single day. If you focus on the following three things, guys, where are you right now, as in the here and now? Don't focus on your past, don't focus on your future. If you focus on the here and now, you will see that your happiness will grow just a little bit, because in the here and now, you have the health that you have the stuff, the materialistic things around you that you have the knowledge that you have. Don't dwell on the past because we can't change a thing about it, and don't try to predict or get afraid of your future. Focus on the here and now. What can I do right now? What can I do today? What can I do when it comes to my goals, my dreams, and my desires? Number two is, what do I control? Am I really working on things that are within my control? Am I working on things that are actually a waste of time, of energy, and of effort? Because if I can't control it, why would I try? And then of course, number three, do you focus on everything that you lack, the things you don't have or don't have yet? Do you focus on that future where you still don't have whatever it is you're working towards? Or do you feel thankful for the things that you already have, the things you already have achieved, previous achievement, previous changes that you've made? Maybe you have had huge changes in your habitual patterns, in your cognitive patterns, your thinking patterns. Be proud of whatever it is that you have been through already. If you focus on the here and now, on the things that you have and have achieved, so how far you have come, and you focus on the things that you can control, you have a completely different experience of the same situation than that you would have if you answer one of those questions differently. So where is your focus? Past, present, future. What are you focusing on? The things you control or the things you don't control? And do you focus on the things that you lack or the things that you have? I'm proud of you. I think a lot of people don't understand the things that you go through. Change is scary, change is difficult, change is flipping hard. You want to give up. You want to make sure that you are comfortable. That inner voice, I always point to the back of my head because this is somewhere where I hear it, is always telling me to stop, drag me back into old patterns, because I know if I scroll on my phone and I go on TikTok or whatever social media, I'm gonna get happy, right? Because I see exactly what I enjoy. That's how smart the algorithms are. I know that if I don't do the things that make me uncomfortable, recording that video while I'm tired or maybe a little bit sick, sending those emails, having those calls and I really don't feel like it, you have to do a lot of things outside of your comfort zone. Doing things that are scary, doing things that you don't feel like doing. And I am so proud of people that push through this. People that just keep going. And it doesn't matter if you try to rationalize it and make it as small as possible. That's not you doing it. That is that negative inner voice again. People try to give it a more positive or sweeter name, like inner critic or whatever. No, it's a flipping negative voice. It is really negative. It's telling me everything that sucks about me, it tells me everything that's bad about me. It relies on things from my past, and those things are actually used against me as proof that those limiting beliefs that I have, this voice is proving to me that I am completely shit at something, and then you're gonna call it an inner critic or whatever? No, it's a negative inner voice. And the only thing that I find in people that succeed, in people that are successful when it comes to their goal achievement, is that they all distance themselves from that inner voice. So what I do is I give it a name. That voice has a different name. My name is Sjoerd. That inner voice, I've called the name Nagging Nancy, because that is what it is. It is a nagging Nancy. It's always complaining. It's always whining. It's always telling me that everything is wrong with me. It's nagging. It's negative. I don't like that voice. So therefore, I gave it a name, because now it's no longer part of me. Sjoerd is optimistic. Sjoerd is motivated. Sjoerd is the one that keeps pushing and keeps going. Sjoerd is the one that knows what he wants and what actually needs to be done. And Nagging Nancy is the one trying to drag him down. So I have internally conversations between Sjoerd and Nancy going on. Nagging Nancy is trying to get me back to old patterns, because then we know what is happening. Then we know how we will feel. Then we know how we will think. Then we know what we will experience. You have to get uncomfortable in order for you to grow. And I dare to say the following. And if you want, you can write it down. I have it as a post-it on my laptop, so it's all the time repeatedly in my field of vision. Everything that is not beneficial towards my goal is Nancy. What I mean by that is, as soon as For example, I love to watch NHL, I love to watch NFL, all the American sports. As soon as I hear something popping up in my head, why don't you check last night's game? I know that's Nancy. Sure, you want to fix your website, you want to call these clients, you want to make sure that the bulk email's out. Anything that I've written down in my schedule, that is Stuart. Everything else is Nancy. In the beginning, you have to remind yourself over and over and over again. You need self-awareness, you need to confront yourself, you need extreme accountability. But once you get better at this, like every other skill, you start recognizing Nancy Stuart, Nancy Stuart. Stick to your plan, stick to action. And if you are somebody that is easily distracted, like myself, just plan your breaks. What I do is I use a timer. My timer is 25 minutes. So for 25 minutes, there's no distractions allowed. That means my phone is muted. My screens are all only on the task at hand. 5 minutes, so after the 25 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Go for a walk in the garden, maybe dip in the pool quickly because it's kind of hot here in Thailand. Fidget around on your phone, scroll on your TikTok. 5 minutes. When the timer goes again, it's 25 minutes of focused work. This is not what I do 24 hours a day. I also sleep and also take my breaks, but my breaks I plan. My breaks are not when Nancy tells me, yeah, you're tired, let's go. My breaks are planned. My breaks are scheduled. I hope that you understand that no matter where you were and where you are right now, you have grown. I don't really mind how you did it, but I want you to be aware of this because there's one quote that I think is very suitable for this video. A few years ago, you told yourself you would be happy with the things that you have right now. If you are somebody that has been growing, that has been working on themselves or working on the business or whatever it is, think about it. A few years ago, you told yourself, if I have these goals, I will be happy. Now go over that checklist. Did you achieve those goals? If you have achieved them, that means you should be happy now, right? We have to focus on our successes. We have to focus on our wins. And it doesn't matter how small or how big they are. Celebrate them big. You need to create your self-confidence. You need to create your self-belief. You need to create a sense of, I am a trustworthy person, because I always keep promises to myself. I make sure that I do what I said I was going to. So a few years ago, you told yourself you were going to be happy with the things you have today. Be aware of where you were, be aware of where you are, and of course, be aware of where you want to go. I'm proud of you. I know that you've worked your flipping ass off. I'm really proud of myself. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to celebrate a little bit right now after this video. I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys and I hope you appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me help you with healthier habits, mainly habitual patterns in your thinking and therefore in your behavior and your actions. If you would like to do me one small favor, click share. Share this video with one person. Let them know that you're proud of them. And if it's difficult for you to say, let me tell them. Thank you so much, guys, for spending some time with me. I hope to see you guys very soon. Stay focused on what it is that you want, guys. Go get it.